rocking with
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report Podcast.
When did you hear about Derrick Jackson and the recorded statements he made about you and your uncle?
To what extent, I didn't hear into the documentary, but I knew there was statements made pretty much when my uncle got arrested.
Yeah. So you didn't know what exactly he said until you heard that and
what the documentary didn't clarify was that there was a $25,000 reward, which is why they chose to go in there and make those false allegations.
Oh, so they was trying to collect money.
Yeah, as kids. They were 17. I was a kid. I don't know what. Like I told people, I was raised differently, man. So I don't know who they was raised with, but they was trying to get. At the time, $25,000 was a lot of money for a 17-year-old kid that has less than nothing.
Okay, so because Derrick said he was forced to say these things by the police.
Yeah.
Do you believe
he was forced after he initially
tried to get the money?
The story. I believe that he filled them in with all that stuff that needed to happen.
Yeah.
I believe that, but initially to go and say what he said was for reward money.
Yeah. Do you speak to Derrick?
Yeah, I say hello and goodbye.
And how long it's been like that?
I mean, honestly, like I have no animosity. I just had somebody put me in jail wrongfully, serve a life sentence. I mean, I don't have no animosity on him. You know what I'm saying? I don't hang with him. I don't, fraternize with him or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually convinced him to do the documentary because he wouldn't have. Yeah. And I told him, like, he needs to tell his side of the story. If he does it, they're going to play these tapes. Yeah. Like, I invited him to come be a part of the documentary. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't.
Yeah, so, see, that's a good point, too, because I was confused, too, because I was, like, wondering, like, damn, why the hell he do this documentary? You don't look too favorable on this documentary, with these tapes and stuff. But now I understand why, because they was going to play them anyways.
Yeah, that's
so
what I
now
told
you got to tell your side of the story.
You know why? And when conversations was going on, they wasn't going to include him. And then they was like, oh, we got the tapes, and I'm listening to the tapes, and I seen them, and I was like, yo, you want to participate? You was a young man. I mean,
yeah,
I
ain't calling you no names.
Yeah, I ain't bothering you. You know what I'm saying? So, and he was like, nah. I was like, all right. I let him listen to a tape one day, and he was like, man. I was like, yeah. So you could tell your side of the story. They was just gonna play this tape.
Yeah. So, okay, they didn't play all the stuff he said.
Heck no.
So there's a lot more that he said.
Heck yeah.
So what can you tell us that he said in them rooms, man?
I'm saying, man, it was a whole lot, man. He said that my uncle came in, showed me the gun, gave me the gun, handed me the gun. I was passing the gun around. I showed them the gun. Then I put the gun away. He said, put the gun away. Don't do that. Don't let nobody see, and all this crap that they didn't say, that they didn't show, because he said the police made him say it. I don't know.
Yeah, the police made him say it. They beat him up. They did this and all this other stuff.
Yeah, him and the kid, Eric Whitney.
Eric Whitney.
I know that.
Yeah. So, I got everything here. Come on, too. I'm on point. So, Eric Whitney, right? You was friends with him as well?
I grew up with all of them. Yeah.
Okay, so Derrick, he said he also talked to Eric Whitney about the incident. He said he think Toot's bullshit or whatever the case may be about the situation, right? Mm-hmm. But Eric lied to his mom that you got rid of the gun.
So that's what I heard. That Eric lied to his mom, but Eric lied, period, because Eric never was in my house. Yeah. He never was part of that session. That's why I'm explaining to you. That's why that story was concocted on trying to get a $25,000 reward.
Okay, he did. So Eric said he was in your house.
There's a guy named Leroy Cox that was part of that equation. It was three of them.
Three of them.
Yeah.
So they was gonna split $25,000 three ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so
probably four because the mother was,
Okay. So Eric, because Derrick said he talked to Eric about it. he relayed the message. But Eric also said he was in your house too. That's crazy. So his mom is the one that ended up reporting the crime to the police?
Yes, his mom was dating Trent Holland.
The cop?
The cop.
Oh man, this story gets crazy and crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a lot of dirty shit going on. So, did you hear tapes on all three of them?
I did not hear tapes on all three of them because I chose not to even get packed like in that mind frame of what they did. Eric passed away, their mother passed away, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to target the people that was more out here and expose them for what they were doing.
Okay, so but there was tapes on them though.
There was tapes. I had a assault and battery case where me, my man Tweet and Terry Price from St. Joe's had jumped Eric on a train at one time where I went
after this.
Yeah, I got a witness intimidation case during this whole thing.
Wow. So Eric went and told again.
Yeah, him and his girlfriend. And
where after this incident happened, Eric's from Mission, right?
Yeah, he grew up in Mission.
So he left Mission
and went to Norfolk Street.
Oh, you had to throw that in there, huh? Went to Dorchester, huh?
Well, I thought that's why he was bringing it up.
No. So, all right. So, damn, that's crazy. So, Eric passed away at what year?
I have no idea.
Okay. Oh, this story's crazy. I didn't know all this. So Eric, Derek, and what's the other kid's name?
His name is Leroy Cox.
Leroy Cox.
Man Cox.
And he's from Mission as well too.
Yeah,
okay. And you used to be around these?
No.
Oh, you just grew up with them?
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
this particular day, you know, it was a few of us that I didn't hang around, but it was like I said, my grandma's was cool. You know, I got Nintendo. We could smoke over here. We could have sessions. You know, I'm 15. I'm doing what I want, you know, to a certain extent. And she sees all the police out there, so she'd rather my ass be in the house than to be trying to smoke in the hallway.
Didn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, so you or your family didn't realize none of this happened until they raided the house.
Yeah.
And that they was looking for your uncle. Okay. So your grandmother said the
There
police.
was another lady that made statements. Man, this is crazy, man.
Oh, okay. Tell us this.
There was a lady named Mary Smith. She made a statement saying she seen my uncle running with a black sweatsuit that night. You know, there was a lady named Tony Jackson that made a statement that also said that, you know, her moms had seen my uncle. A lot of this stuff ain't in the documentary because, you know, they only got to do so much, but I'm giving you the raw. Yeah. I'm giving you the Ghetto Report.
Yeah, for sure, man. We appreciate it. So, these people that made statements, why do you think they made these statements?
All rewards. They was all, you know, offered reward money and things like that, man. They put it out there as a reward and it went up to 20. I think it was 25,000. Might even went up to 50,000.
So was they coached? They had to be coached.
100%.
And who coached them, you think?
I would say Dunn, Officer Billy Dunn.
Bill Dunn. Okay, Billy Dunn. Why would you say Billy Dunn coached them versus Trent?
He was the leader of this whole task force. This was his neighborhood.
Yeah.
You see the documentary. He's still a narcissist.
Yeah.
Nobody else want to talk. You see, he got on there and talked.
Yeah.
Thank God he got on there.
Yeah, I know. His eyes messed up too. I seen that too. I don't know what's wrong with his eye, but he was arrogant. You know,
imagine him when he was younger.
Right.
Like I said, when he was riding that Bronco, he would knock me off my dirt bike. He would chase you down. He you know, some of the things Derek said pertaining to him was true. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was not no little dude. He was like 6'4".
Yeah.
Like, he was a big boy.
Yeah.
You know.
So your grandmother said the police stole money when they raided the house.
I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray. Gotta make it out some way.